Hi, I'm Becky Walsh. Have you ever had those weird bouts of anxiety? Kind of comes up out of nowhere. These aren't the massive sort of panic attacks, but just like this underlining current of there's something just not quite right, like a kind of like a heart palpitation, just a sudden sense of just unease. Wow. You're not alone. This is something that's been coming up a lot with my clients, where they've been reporting to me of just having sometimes, like constantly, like it seems to be like an undercurrent of something that's going on all day for them. Like just this kind of sort of feeling of, I'm going to screw something up, I'm going to make a mistake, something's going to go wrong, I just don't feel at ease, I don't feel comfortable in my body, there's something going on there. Well, I've got a little tip for you if this is you and if this happens to you. So when you get that feeling of anxiety, I always believe that all of your feelings are a messenger of some kind. So if you're feeling fearful, it's usually saying that you're being too independent, that you need to go out and seek help. There's usually some kind of message behind how you're feeling. So to get to the root cause of the message, you just put your hand on your heart and you just connect with it, and you just tune in, you just listen. And you kind of go, okay, like curious, becoming curious. So you're not asking a direct question, which is, am I really screwed up? What's going on? Why am I feeling anxious? Does this secretly mean that I can't cope and I'm going to die alone smelling of cat's pee in a hovel somewhere? You just listen and you just kind of become curious, and you just kind of go, okay, what's going on? Now, a couple of things that your intuition will do at that point. It will send you pictures, and they're usually kind of like flashbacks, maybe something that happened to you in the past or an old limiting belief. Something will kind of come up and it'll be like, boom, of course. And it's usually tied into something that you're going through in your life at that moment. So one of these things that can kind of be, so for a client of mine, not going into their details, so I'm just being very careful about that, but there was like a sense of worrying about money and things like that. And when she actually tuned in, it turned out that there was something that she'd overheard her mum and dad say whilst having a conversation about money when she was quite young, and it had stuck with her. And what she decided to do at that point in time was, right, I'm going to have to help save them, so I'm going to get a job. Only problem is, I'm 12, I don't know how to get a job, I don't know how to fix the problem. So it's that same reoccurring feeling that she had when thinking about money. It conjured up this sense of being out of control and completely helpless and nothing she could do, which was what was triggering the anxiety. So it wasn't fully what was going on in that moment in time, it was something being triggered by the past. Once you can listen to yourself in that way, you're lowering the amount of anxiety that you're going to be feeling, because you can put a logic mind explanation onto an illogical feeling. And once you can do that, well, then you can free yourself of the anxiety in that moment. All right, good luck.